Hi everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect to Your Angels, and check it out, I'm finally outside. Yay! We've had some crazy weather here. Last week it was beautiful, and then on the weekend we had snow, so not so fun. Anyhow, I'm taking advantage of the beautiful weather today to finally get outside. I've been wanting to do these readings outside for so long, but you know, having a 6-month winter wasn't really conducive to that, to say the least. So anyhow, you may hear some ducks out here on the pond. You may hear some construction because we have a lot of construction in the area. So I'm just letting you know that might come up. Anyhow, I thought this week we would use the flower deck. Even though I'm looking out in the yard, there's not really any flowers yet, but I'm hopeful. So let's go ahead and work with that. And this is going to be for May 12th through the 18th. So I'll go ahead and we'll get started. All right, so let's see what comes up. Beginning. And I'm just watching this. I don't want to fly away. There's a bit of a wind out here. Okay, middle and end of the week. All right, so let me just put these here where they're not going to blow away. All right, beginning of the week. Ooh, nice. Wisteria. I don't know, can you guys see that okay? I can't really see what I'm doing here. Wisteria. And the message is time to decide. And it's about making a decision so you can move forward. So, I know what's going on with a few different people out there, probably more than a few, is a feeling of being stuck, you know, just feeling like you're in a rut, that you cannot move forward, that you want to do all this thing, but you're thinking this is blocking you, or that's blocking you, or the money's not there, all these sorts of things. So what I challenge you to do is to take some small action. It doesn't have to be the whole enchilada, right? It's about taking a small step in that direction so that at least you feel like there's momentum, that you aren't so stuck, that you aren't so stalled, that there's not a block there that's shutting you down. And sometimes that involves a little bit of a leap of faith. But if your gut is really strong about something, then, you know, it's not going to lead you in the wrong direction. So it's about stepping forward in faith and just trusting that it is going to work out. And I know that's a hard thing for a lot of people. It's that trust piece that we struggle with over and over. We don't want to make a move until we know for sure, or we have that confirmation that it's going to be okay. But you know what, guys? There's no crystal ball. We are never going to know for sure. So, you know, knowing that, it's about following your intuition, your inner guidance, listening to it, and really, like I say, sometimes having to have that leap of faith and trusting that it is going to work out. But I tell you, once you start taking some movement in some way, shape, or form, that's when things start going. You start to get that momentum, the wheels are turning, and you don't feel so stuck anymore. So at least take some kind of action. So this is specifically for Monday, Tuesday, okay? Think about that as you go through those couple of days. Okay, oh, nice, azalea. And that's for Wednesday, Thursday. And I'll just read you what it says. It says, wise soul. And it's about the fact that we all carry within us this wisdom, right? And we have knowledge within us. And sometimes we forget that we have that there. And it kind of goes back to the other one about questioning everything and not thinking we have the answers and feeling like we have to go outside of ourselves to get answers. But really, we all have a lot of the answers in us. So just sometimes it takes, you know, getting outside like this. Oh, as I hear that big dump truck. Getting outside to just shut off everything else that's going on in our heads, to really go within and connect, right? And paying attention to those messages that we already know, the knowingness that we already have. And a lot of times when people feel like they have to go outside of themselves to get answers or maybe consult with somebody else, the answer they get is what they already knew. So it's just confirming what they already knew. So just trust that you know, right? And you know, it might take some inner work, like I said, maybe getting outside, maybe doing some meditation, things like that, just shutting off our heads so that it's not blocking what our hearts are telling us, right? So pay attention to that. That's specifically for Wednesday and Thursday. All right, and then as we get into the weekend, oh, this is a cool flower. I can't even pronounce this, Werita. And this is what it looks like, kind of really cool looking thing. And it says, become the true you. Show the world who you really are and what you were born to do. So really, this is really kind of flowing, this message for this week. It's about You know, don't feel stalled because you don't feel like you have everything that you need to move forward. You do have everything you need to move forward. It's your ego that tells you otherwise, that's trying to keep you in your comfort zone, right? But this is about a bigger sense of purpose. You know, if you don't feel like you can do it for you, do it for everybody else, because you are here with a special gift to give to others. And if you don't take action, you are denying them the gift and the gifts that you have to give. So, you know, remember, sometimes it's always not about us. It's about how we are here in a capacity to be of service to other people. And I don't even mean, you know, doesn't mean you have to be in a spiritual-based career or anything like that, but in our daily lives. You know, sometimes we can't take action because we're scared, or because we don't feel like we have all the answers, or because we don't know how it's going to turn out, and all these things. And meanwhile, all that time that we're wasting from moving forward is impacting others in our lives. So think about that. How is this, you know, by me not taking movement or not taking action, how is that impacting others? It's kind of putting that shoe on the other foot. And once you realize that it is impacting others, and that, oh, gee, I didn't even think about that, you know I need to step up now and finally do something, and stop hesitating and stop procrastinating, because this is having an impact on other people in my life, then maybe that's that little poke that you really need to spur you into action. Okay, so think about that, and that's for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So once again, a really, really great week, but it is a kind of a message that's flowing through for the entire week. So really take some time to think about those things, and like I said, it might involve you needing to get outside, just shutting off for a little while to get some answers that are within you already. Okay, so enjoy, and let's keep our fingers crossed that this weather is going to stick around, and hopefully next time in some of these videos we will have some more flowers to show, not just these ones either. So have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you here next week. Take care.